So, mate, you want to do me a favour?
No, mate, I'm not swapping Sunday.
What do you know I was going to ask back?
I want my Sunday off.
Why?
Because I like my Sundays off. Normal people have them once in a while. I like to join them.
Oi, have a look at that. Sure, ought to be on Gladiators.
Stop it! Look what you did to me! You saw it? She assaulted me, the cow. I did not. Anyway, you started it, you bitch.
All right, calm down.
Did you hear what she called me? I'm not the bitch.
Ladies, what's going on here?
It wasn't us. It was them. They just...
They just what?
Nothing. Nothing happened.
You punched. I wouldn't call that nothing, would you?
Yeah, she assaulted me. So what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, all right. Now, what's your name? Come on. I asked you a question, I want an answer. What's your name?
I don't have to say.
You want a bet?
I don't have to say on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Watch a lot of videos, do you? Well, I think you can go down to the station.
Get real, what for? Serves you right.
Come on, see how big your mouth is down there. The rest of you,
Come on, slugger.
clear off home. And don't let us catch you brawling this park again. You're not doing yourself any favours, you know. You've got things to do.
School will soon let us know who you are. Have a look at this. What's going on?
No, this kid here insists on taking the Fifth Amendment.
What? Well, tell her she's not in America. Here she's obliged to answer our questions.
Go on, you heard Sergeant Croydon.
I know you. You're Doug Holland's daughter, you know, Doug the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps you better get him in.
No, no, please. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I'm Tanya Holland. I'm 15. Please don't tell Dad.
You knocked another girl down.
It was an accident, honest.
Yeah?
We were just mucking around.
Was this other girl injured?
Heather Moore.
No,
Grace and me.
she'll get over it.
I'm sure she will, Tanya, but I take a very dim view of people brawling in public. So I'm sure with your parents.
Please don't tell them.
All right, I'm prepared to accept your explanation that you were just mucking around this time.
Thanks heaps,
Don't-
Sergeant Croydon. You won't regret this, honest.
I hope not.
Can I go now?
Straight home. Haven't you got anything better to do than round up schoolgirls?
Here you go, Max. Made you a cup of coffee.
No.
Oh, come on.
No, whatever you want, the answer's no.
Be a sport. What do you do on a Sunday anyway?
I said no.
Hey, Max, isn't this Stroller's job? Senior Sergeant O District for initial duty at St David.
Show me.
The Australia's gone for early retirement.
Yeah?
Why?
Oh, well, you know, the official reason's heart murmur, but,
Oh, so the boss is getting a new boss, eh?
no, unless he applies for the job himself.
So why would he do that?
Well, why not, I suppose? It's a logical career move. He wouldn't have to leave home.
Only be a certainty for it, wouldn't he?
He'd be shooing.
Where would that leave us?
Hey, look at me.
If it's not interrupting this cosy little chat, perhaps somebody could attend to the charge counter.
Do you?
There were 2 of them, Sergeant Croydon. It is not good enough.
Perhaps you'd better tell me your side of the story.
She was just walking home from school, minding her own business, when that Holland girl and her mate just attacked her.
Why?
Well, how would I know? She's psycho, that girl.
You didn't have a disagreement about something.
No.
She's a good girl. She's never been in any sort of trouble.
You want to lay a formal complaint?
Yes.
No. But I don't want it happening again. Just because those Hollands have got the big house and the big car, I don't want them thinking they can treat my daughter like dirt.
All right, Cheryl. I'll look into the matter. Get out of it, Wayne. Look, how would I know?
I just thought he might have said something.
Wouldn't say anything till it's all over, you know.
Yeah, and he's out of here.
Assuming he gets it.
Assuming he's applied.
Yeah, well, you're a detective, can't you find out?
Yeah,
No.
come on, you got plenty of mates. Find
I
out
have no
for
idea.
us. You can find
out what?
Nothing, boss.
Well, we were just wondering whether or not
you
for the
do.
senior sergeant's job.
Yeah.
Well, next time you want to know my private business, why don't you just try asking me?
Well, have you?
Yes, Cooper, I have. Board's the day after tomorrow. Anything else?
No.
All right. You two hiding up the back, my office. So what happened out there with those 2 girls?
Oh, you know as much as we do.
All we saw was Tanya Holland hitting the other one.
But you think there was more to it?
Well, it's hard not to judge by appearances, but if anything, I would have thought that Heather Moore was...
More like the bully, yes.
You know Doug Holland, don't you?
Yes, Patterson, I know him. We are fellow Rotarians. And I am not asking for special consideration for his daughter. In fact, I don't even know why we're involved. They're just schoolgirls. What harm can they possibly do?
Boss, Jan McRae's here.
Oh, good, eh? What have we got today, scones or pikelets?
Neither.
It's first prize. In the raffle for the Rotary dinner, and as you're on the committee now, I thought you wouldn't mind looking after it.
Oh, of course not, no. Why me?
Well, it's an original, and the security at that hall is so bad, I'd hate it to get stolen or vandalised or anything. It's only till Wednesday night.
I'll find somewhere nice and safe for it.
Thanks, Tom. I knew I could rely on you.
Bye-bye.
What's second prize?
Two of the same.
I can see the crime, but where's the criminal?
I'll have you lot know that this is an original work of art.
By Jan McRae.
By her art. And as a matter of fact, I happen to quite like it.
So I guess you'll be keeping it in your office then, will you, boss? Watch it.
No, listen, Smurf, I was just thinking you may consider swapping this Sunday shift with me.
What, again? Mate, I'm playing on Saturday. I need the day to recover.
Yeah, right.
I'll think about it.
Wayne, there's a bloke out there asking for you.
Yeah? Hey, Chris, could we have a drink tonight?
Why not?
After work?
Adam,
Look, I still haven't forgotten about the other night, you know.
neither have I. It's just not that simple.
Take it easy, mate. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah?
Well, try doing it with a busted face.
Oh, mate, take it easy.
I think you better listen to your mate. It's good advice.
Get out. What was that all about?
You stay there, the rest of you go home. Go on, get! No lip.
She pushed me.
Haven't you had enough trouble for one day?
It's not fair. How come I'm always the one that cops it?
Who should cop it then?
Nobody. It's nothing. Forget it. Can I go now?
No, you can't. You listen to me, Tanya. You got a problem with something.
Nothing I can't handle. Thank you very much.
Get in.
Oh, no. Tell me this isn't happening.
Sorry, but she was about to sink the leather this time.
It wasn't my fault.
Whose fault was it? I'm sorry, Tanya, but I've got no alternative. I'm going to have to call your parents in.
But...
I did warn you.
Great. My dad.
I've got patients waiting, Tom.
Yeah, I realise that, Doug.
And you're seriously suggesting that Tanya's been street fighting?
She's been observed twice today by Senior Constable Schultz involved in physical violence against another person.
Which person?
The second time, she threw a bag at this young bloke and knocked him off his bike.
Which young bloke?
Craig Trubshaw, I believe, sir.
But why? Did you do this? Look, Tom, if my daughter's knocked some boy off his bike, then she must have had a good reason.
I'm willing to hear it.
Tanya?
They were after me. They said they were going to gang rape me.
What now?
Well, she might be lying.
Why would she lie?
I don't know, but I mean, I know those boys, and they're not hoons, they're all right. So I can't believe
That
that
they want to have sex with a girl like Tanya Holland?
Well, they're good kids.
Talk to them. Put the fear of God into them if necessary. Whatever's going on out there, I want it nipped in the bud.
Proactive policing.
I've been nipping trouble in the bud since long before they thought up a fancy title for it. I want those boys to understand that Tanya Holland is off limits.
We never touched her.
You've never even thought about it.
No way. She's a slut.
No, because she's a slut, you don't want to have sex with her.
Look, we were just riding home, minding our own business. She came out of nowhere attacking us.
Why don't I believe you, Craig?
It's the truth. Honest.
You tell me why she's a slut.
She just is, you know.
Are you familiar with the concept of sexual assault?
Rape.
Good on you, Craig. Rape. It's otherwise known as rape. It's an incredibly serious offence. You boys may be surprised to know that the courts aren't interested in whether you think she's a slut or not. You're all 15. You think about sex, you talk about it, you probably dream about it. But you don't do it. You don't do it, Tanya Holland. You don't do it with any girl who says no. You understand that? I want some answers.
Yes.
Louder!
Yes!
Good. I'd like to see the word go among the other boys. There's no real surprises.
So they're saying it was an unprovoked assault?
Yeah, something like that.
So is she the offender or the victim?
Well, it beats me, boss. I mean, she just doesn't strike me as being the type for either of them.
No. Well, one thing's for certain. She's a very attractive young lady. So if you're going to continue investigating this, I want you to take Doyle with you.
Sorry?
You heard.
Wait a minute, you're suggesting that I can't be trusted with a 16-year-old schoolgirl, are you?
Come down off your high horse, Nick. You know what I'm saying makes sense. Small town, small mind.
You're going to miss all this, aren't you?
If I get the job.
Oh, you'll get the job, no worries.
Oh, I don't really want to leave here, but that's the next logical step.
Yeah.
What'll you do?
Oh, I think I'll just sort of stick around and see what happens.
Well, whatever that is, I hope we continue to work together.
Yeah, likewise.
So what do we do exactly?
No, I'll just keep an eye out.
In case something happens.
Yeah, it's called proactive policing, I think, isn't it?
You must have learned that at the academy.
Well, I'm sure that you can fill in the gaps for me, Adam.
Oh, yeah, boss, by the way, Jan McRae called in today. She said she was sorry she missed you, and could you give her a call about getting together over the wines?
The wines? What wines?
I don't know.
For the Rotary dinner.
What she want to talk to me about the wines for? I mean, I know a good plonk when I drink it, but she ought to be talking to Doug Holland or one of the other committee members.
Well, maybe she prefers your company, boss.
What?
Well, you got to remember you're back on the eligible male list. You've got to expect a bit of interest here.
But Jan's... Well, she's, you know...
What?
She's middle-aged. She's a middle-aged woman. All right. I'm well aware that in your eyes I might look like an elderly gentleman, but...
I think this might be my room.
Thank you.
You look all right.
Set them up bags, on ya?
Hey, PJ. Isn't that,
Yeah. Monica Draper. What's she doing here?
I don't know, but she's chatting to Chris in a seemingly friendly fashion.
Kidding me? She wouldn't be friendly to her own mother, that one.
You know, maybe I dare investigating Chris.
I'm like trying to get a scoop on one of us. Oi, Chrissy. What's she want?
Who?
Who? The one who bashed down my bloody door, that's her.
Monica?
Yeah.
Oh, she just wanted a bit of real estate advice. She's thinking of moving into the area.
Another one?
Sure. Come on, Wayne. Time to go home, mate.
Home.
Come on. Nice fresh air will do you good. Come on now.
Keys.
No, you don't need your keys. You have a nice walk. It's just out of
Okay,
there.
Chris.
No, you don't. No, Wayne's just going home, aren't you, Wayne?
Fresh air.
Yeah, nice fresh air will do you good. Good night.
Never seen him like that before.
He's trying to drown something himself by the look of it.
How about that drink, Chris?
Oh, Adam. Look, I am old enough to be your mother.
Come on, you would have been in school when you had me.
Schoolgirls can have babies. Look, I can only tell you how I feel and ask you to respect that.
So what do you want to happen?
Well, can't we just go back to being good mates like we used to be?
Maybe I should find somewhere else to live. Somewhere where I'm not so close to you all the time.
Away from here, you mean?
Yeah, I could find somewhere in town.
Suppose you could.
Don't you want me to?
I really miss having you around.
Well, that's something, I guess.
No, it isn't. Come on, get out of here. Let me clean up with you.
That's what you really want?
Yeah, it's what I really want. Good night.
Now, how do you want to handle this? You look after the girls and I look after the boys?
No,
or-
how about we do it together?
All right.
Okay, what are we trying to find out exactly?
Well, I want to find out what's going on with Tanya Holland because all those kids are hiding something and I want to know what it is.
Here we go, the Bleeding Hearts Club again, mate.
Oh, Cop Sam Spade. Well, he's only happy when someone commits a crime.
No, if they commit a crime. Oh, Mags, you're right.
Oh, great.
Bet what?
Monica Draper's applied for the senior sergeant's position as well as the boss.
Well, she's checking out real estate in the district.
What does the boss know?
No, not yet.
Watch slow, Patterson.
Sorry, boss.
Hurry up and get your uniform on.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your hand's bleeding.
So?
So give us a look at it.
Let him go away.
Mate, you could have done some real damage.
Nick off, I said.
Look, Wayne, I realise you've got some sort of personal problem. If you want to talk about it.
What the hell's going on in here?
Nothing, boss. Nothing at all.
Patterson, my office as soon as you're decent. Right, two things are clear to me. One is that you're the one with problems, and the second is that Cooper's hardly about to dob you in.
Yes, boss.
In that case, I'm waiting for an explanation, and I'd advise you to make it pretty good.
Personal problems.
Well?
I'd rather not discuss it.
Well, if you don't tell me, I can hardly help you, can I? Put it this way, Patterson, either you give me a good reason for your behaviour or face disciplinary action. Which is it going to be?
Okay, you're a friend of Tanya Holland? But you do know her? All right, thanks very much.
So you can't tell me anything out of the ordinary about her? All right, thanks very much.
So even though nothing happened between you and Patterson, I wanted you to know why it didn't happen so you don't take it personally.
Yeah, well, I knew something was wrong, boss, but that's a bummer.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come good in time, but meanwhile, give him some space.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and Cooper, I've told you this in confidence, not a word.
Yeah, sure, boss.
Yeah, those kids are a wall of silence. They could withstand the Gestapo.
Yeah, what's that tell you?
But they're hiding something.
They're right, well, what?
Yeah, how dangerous is it?
Storming a teacup.
You know, we could always go undercover and infiltrate the classroom.
No, that's Cooper's job.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but the teacher says you've got to come.
We went back to the school and,
We were met by Mrs. Watson, the biology teacher.
she showed us that.
Oh, what sort of a sick mind.
Could have been done any time in the last week, boss.
By almost anyone connected to the school.
There's a list of the kids in the biology class.
Including, no doubt, Tanya Holland, Heather Moore and Craig, what's his name?
Joe Shaw.
Boss, the Hollands are here.
I realise this must be very distressing for you, but frankly, we need some answers, Senior.
This morning, this item was revealed to a biology class. Would you mind telling us the significance of it, please?
Is this strictly necessary, Tom?
Well, we could treat this simply as vandalism, but I think there's more to it than that, don't you?
Tell him.
We thought it was a secret. Obviously, it's not. Well, about 3 weeks ago, Tanya had a...
I had an abortion.
Apparently, both sets of parents got together.
And discussed the problem quite rationally.
What, without consulting the kids?
Now, I gather both children were involved in the decision.
And that decision was that a quick, quiet abortion in Melbourne was the only alternative.
They swore each other to secrecy.
Somebody told.
So who's the boy?
What we want to know is how it got round town when it was supposed to be a secret.
I don't know, maybe it was one of the nurses from the clinic.
Well, if it was in a city clinic, they're not exactly going to spread the word, are they?
I don't know.
Well, her parents wouldn't have said anything, neither would yours.
Maybe they did. Maybe your mum told a friend.
Mate, maybe you told a friend.
It was really getting to me.
So you go tell a mate in confidence.
He's not a mate.
Well, whoever he is, tell somebody else. Then they tell somebody else, and pretty soon it's all around school.
I didn't expect that to happen.
Come on. You're old enough to get a girl pregnant. You're old enough to have that much sense. You tell someone, it's going to get around. Now, didn't you think how it'd be for Tanya?
Look, I know they were giving her a hard time. I just wish they would leave it alone.
So you stand back and you do nothing to help.
Look, we're not going out anymore anyway. She doesn't want to know me.
Well, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to stop running around big-noting yourself how you got her pregnant. And But you're going to do everything you can think of to get her good name back.
Put yourself in her shoes, Cam. Have a think about it. So, problem solved?
No, probably not, but I don't know what else to do about it.
You know, individually brainwash every kid at that high school.
No, well, I suppose you could do that.
How's your shoulder?
You don't realise how hard those lockers are.
You know, Wayne Patterson can't go around thumping every other officer just because he's got a sore head.
Mags, you don't understand.
No, he expects us to do him favours, but he can't even be civil in return, Adam.
Well, he speaks well of you, doesn't he, eh?
It's not his fault.
Yeah, sure.
He's got some personal problems.
Well, my heart bleeds for him. What's it this time, his knee or his groin?
No, Roz just served him with his divorce papers.
Oh.
And maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
When was this?
Yesterday.
Poor Wayne, he must be devastated. Why didn't he say anything?
You know Wayne.
Oh, hell. Hey, Nick.
Hey,
You're not
Mags.
gonna...
Is the sergeant in?
Yeah, I'll just get him. Boss, Jan McRae.
Show her in.
Now, the first thing on the agenda, the seating arrangements. What's the protocol? Who should be seated where?
Oh, I don't really know much about this sort of thing. That was Nell's department.
Oh, dear Nell. We all miss her. Still, life must go on.
Is this going to take long? I am a bit snowed
I've
under.
roughed out this seating plan. See? I've got you sitting there, next to me.
Cooper, did you want me?
No, boss. Just these requisition forms to be signed.
Oh, well, I'll just...
And the president is sitting there.
Oh, well, in that case, if the president's sitting there, then as secretary, you should be sitting here beside him.
Should I?
Aye, protocol.
That means I'll have to hear all about his stud bulls in intimate detail. Couldn't we breach protocol? Just this once.
That's the dull game by yourself?
Hey.
Yeah, I've, about Sunday, I've been thinking about it.
Oh.
My plans have fallen through, which is a bit of a bummer, but if you want to change shifts...
That'll be great, Tom.
Good.
Hey, Wayne, you want a beer?
Why not?
Hey, Wayne, have you got any plans for dinner? I was thinking I might actually cook something for us.
Oh, I see. I get it. Who's the loudmouth?
Oh, mate, you're getting a divorce. It's hardly a surprise.
Well, not to you, maybe.
Mate, it happens to a third of all marriages.
Oh, Nick. Look, Wayne, come to dinner and we'll talk about it. What are mates for?
Yeah, all right.
That's what mates are for. Advice and support.
So Jan McRae fancies you, does she?
So Doyle leads me to believe.
Well, then go for it. What are you waiting for?
Well, the problem is the feeling's not mutual, you know?
Oh.
She's just assuming I'm going to take her to this function tomorrow night. She's rearranged the seating and everything.
Well, it's only a Rotary dinner.
I don't want people thinking we're a couple.
Oh.
Don't know how to give her the message.
Oh, Tom.
Oh, it's been years since I've done anything like this.
Listen, this is what you do, all right? You ask someone else to go to the dinner with you, another woman.
That's not going to work.
Yes, it will. You try it. It'll make it perfectly clear and you won't have to say a word.
That's brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant. And the problem is, who am I going to ask?
Oh, come on. You know hundreds of women.
What about you?
You're asking me to the dinner?
Come on, it'll do you good. You could use a night off and I could use the moral support.
Oh, how can I refuse?
Good on you. You're a real mate. I'll pick you up about 7.
All right. Don't say another word.
I wonder if he'll bring you a gardenia corsage.
Do you want to be served or what?
Yeah, 2 beers, please.
I couldn't believe it, you know. After everything we had together, there's just this guy in a pub. You would have thought she would have rung me first, let me know it was coming.
Maybe she thought that the non-personal approach would hurt less.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why Ros married me in the first place. We wanted completely different things. I wanted a family, you know. A couple of kids, a big dog, an old house. All she could think about was a career.
Well, at least a divorce will mean that you're free to marry someone else who does want kids.
Yeah.
Throw me the cream, it's in a jug.
That's easier said than done, you know. Women are so selfish these days. All they think about's themselves.
Look, I can't imagine you'd have too much trouble finding someone else, Wayne.
Well, women aren't interested in losers. I'm a big-time loser.
Come on, it's not that bad. Look, you're young, you're good-looking, you've got a secure job, no bad habits. I'd say you were Mr. Eligible for a whole bunch of Mount Thomas girls.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. Come on. Oh, come on!
What? Don't play games.
No, you're way out of line. You come any closer, you'll be wearing a hot tuna Mornay all over your face.
Come on, Maggie. It's not as if we haven't done this before.
Yeah, all the more reason why I don't want it to happen ever again.
G'day.
How you going?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've got a filthy hangover, but I'm fine. Hey, listen, Nick, we'll stick to the original roster this Sunday, OK?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Hey, the boss is just about to leave.
You look great, boss. Thank you. Oh, what is this? Open day at the zoo?
Go on, knock 'em dead, boss.
Thank you, Schultz. I'll do my best.
May I?
Good luck.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Keys. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Out of the way, out of the way.
Good luck.
Oh, very bloody funny.
What do you reckon his chances are, eh?
Well, against Draper.
Hey.
Well, this way she normally gets what she wants, matey.
Yeah, but the boss has got seniority and experience in the district.
Well, if he does get it, what are we going to do without him?
Well, we get a new sergeant, don't we?
I haven't even set my sergeant's exams yet.
Excuse me.
Mr. Holland.
It's Tanya. She's missing. We found this note.
Since when?
Well, I don't know, but she wasn't in bed when Margaret went to wake her this morning.
Had it been slept in?
Yes, but the bike's missing. Look, just please read the note.
Sorry, but I can't take it any longer. Tell Cam I've gone to heaven. I love you both. I said, where is she?
Look, Nick, honestly, I don't know.
All right, you lot, got any theories or suggestions?
Same suggestion.
Now, you didn't try and get your own back, did you?
Just
what about you?
Hardly knew her.
Is she going to be all right?
Her nurse said to tell you she was going to heaven. How's it going?
We're making inquiries into the disappearance of Tanya Holland. If you know anything...
Well, why are you asking us for?
Well, we're asking all the schoolmates.
Well, we don't know anything and we're not her mates.
What, and that goes for all of you? Look, there's a lot of concern for her safety. Now, if you know why she ran away, you must tell us.
Do any of you know anything about the disfiguring of a female pregnancy model in a biology class?
Heather, what's your problem with Tanya?
She's a slut. She killed her baby.
Thanks for your assistance, ladies.
There you go. Yeah, thank you. Anything?
No.
She ever talked about running away before, Doug?
No, not to me.
She have any money, bank account?
No. Savings account?
No. Check it out, Max. If there's been money withdrawn, be reassuring. Check the railway station and the buses, all right?
Yep.
Do you, your wife, keep any sleeping pills in the house, sir?
Margaret does.
All right. Give her a check and see if they're still there. Tell her to stay by the phone in case Tanya rings. Line 3. Nothing at all from her friends?
Oh, I said they weren't her friends.
Oh, Margaret. No.
Well, there was a girl the other day. Hey, Mr. Holland. Excuse me, sir. Does your daughter have a friend? She's a slight girl with dark wavy hair.
That'd be Adele. Adele Johnson.
I don't know.
All right, Adele, if you don't know where she's gone, you can at least tell us why she went.
She said she didn't want to make a big deal out of this.
But it is a big deal now, isn't it?
Ever since the abortion, everyone's been picking on her.
The girls as well as the boys?
Especially the girls. That Heather Moore, she just wouldn't let up.
And you think that Heather's responsible for defacing the pregnancy model?
Her and one of her new best friends.
Well, didn't she have friends before?
She's weird. Nobody liked her. Then suddenly they're all listening to these terrible stories she's spreading about Tanya.
About the abortion?
Well, that bit was true, but the rest she just made up.
Did Heather Moore ever suggest that Tanya would have sex with anyone?
Yeah. And then all the boys were after her as well. She didn't know what to do.
So why didn't you tell her parents?
You should have heard them when they found out she was pregnant. They went mental. She said she wasn't going through all that again.
What about Cam James?
It was like true love and everything. Until the abortion. Then I guess they just couldn't hack the pressure.
So they'd been together for quite some time then?
Yeah. They had this special place where they'd go.
Where? Where is it?
I really don't know. It was a secret. Only Cam knows.
Right, the school thinks he's done a bunk. Maggie, do you want to try his home, please?
Yep. No money drawn out of her account for 2 weeks.
No one sent her at the station, no sign of her bike either.
Margaret's tablets are gone from the bedside table. There was about half a bottle. They were quite mild ones, but short-acting.
Right. Does she know how many were left?
At a guess, 20, 25. Look, she's really quite
It's all right, we'll get onto it. Adam, get onto a doctor and call the ambulance. Look, is there anyone who can stay with your wife?
Well, her sister, if I can find her.
Try her first, then a friend or a neighbour. Just the
Thanks
phone
very
number.
much. Bye. PJ, Cam's mum hasn't seen him. She thought that he was at school.
Well, he was this morning.
Well, maybe he's gone out looking for Tanya.
Yeah, well, what was he wearing?
School uniform.
He's got a blue bike helmet.
All right, everyone stay on the phones. We're looking for anyone with a uniform cyclist, a blue helmet heading out of town. Nick, what time did you talk to him?
Excuse me, 8:45, mate.
8:45, right.
So let's make
Blue helmet. Come on back, boss. All is forgiven.
Kid from school and a bike.
Tom Croydon, isn't it? Monica Draper.
Yes, how are you?
Fine. How's the shoulder?
Oh, never better.
Good.
Yeah, I believe we're waiting for the same interview. Been running late.
Yes, that's me, I'm afraid. Got chatting.
Well, you've already been in.
I suppose I should say may the best man win.
You're all woman.
Precisely.
This is a wild goose chase.
Well, no, it isn't. I mean, we had at least 2 of our informants agreeing he could have come this way.
6 informants, 5 directions.
Yeah,
Out on station 208. Got another reliable sighting on the Goodman Road. Went past about 15 minutes ago.
208 to station. Thanks, PJ. We'll keep you informed. Back to Channel 4.
There you go. What did I tell you? Have a bit of faith.
I just hope that we're not too late.
Oh, wait a minute. What are we going to do here? Do you reckon you can follow bicycle tracks in this lot?
Nah.
No, neither. So it's left, right or up.
What did the note say?
Tell Cam I've gone to heaven.
Heaven.
Ups to go, you reckon?
Yeah, up. It's a boy's bike.
Right, that'll do us. Man Thomas 208 to VKC. Message from Mount Thomas Station have located a boy's bike on top of Mount Thomas.
Nick? There's a small track over there with a girl's bike on it.
All right, let's go.
Where are they?
Tanya, can I please talk to you?
Just leave me alone. Stay away from me.
Tanya, please, come here.
I'm not speaking to you, Campbell James. I told you that.
Look, I'm sorry, all right?
How could you do that to me? Tell everyone.
I didn't, Tanya, honest. I told Craig, I know, but only because I had no one else to tell, and... I mean, you left me.
I didn't leave you. You stopped loving me.
I was confused, all right? I didn't know what to think. If you'll just take a step back from the edge, please, I'll explain. See, the thing is, I really wanted us to have that baby.
You agreed.
I know, but it was only because I was afraid of your old man, and I don't know, you and me, we always thought the same.
I'm only 15, Cam. What did you expect me to do? Take that baby to school with me?
I wanted something that was ours.
Oh, Cam.
I still love you.
There you go. Feeling it? I'll get him down.
Sweetheart. We thought we'd lost you.
I didn't mean to scare you. But everyone hated me and I couldn't.
Why didn't you talk to us? You didn't have to fight this on your own.
You said I had to be more adult. Take responsibility for my actions.
I didn't mean that. I meant that you... Sweetheart, I'm so terribly sorry. From now on, your problems are our problems. Whatever they are, there's nothing you can't talk to us about, okay?
Okay.
Oh, thank God you didn't take those pills.
Pills? What pills?
Well, haven't you got your mother's sleeping pills? She couldn't find them.
They're in the bathroom cabinet. Middle shelf. Daddy, I was never gonna kill myself. All I wanted.
Right, there's a good reason for this. I'm being docked 2 hours pay.
All right, Mrs. Moore. We wouldn't have had you in here if it was serious.
Can we get on with it?
Your daughter goes to school with a girl called Tanya Holland, is that right? Well, it's nothing to do with me.
Oh, so you know what happened, do you?
Oh, guilty conscience, if you ask me.
What's all this?
Mrs. Moore, we've got very good reason to believe that your daughter was involved in the disfiguring of this model.
So you had nothing to do with this?
Well, that's what she did. To her baby. She had an abortion.
So you did do this?
And the rest. Your daughter and her gang made Tanya Holland's life so miserable she actually contemplated suicide.
She's a slut. A murdering slut.
Would you call me a slut? Would you call me a murdering slut?
What are you talking...
Because if that's what she is, so am I. How old is she? What, 15? That's exactly how old I was when I first got pregnant.
But you...
Oh, good. You can add up. No, it wasn't you. I had an abortion. Yes. I murdered my baby. What do you think of that? And I don't regret it. Not for an instant. The only thing that I regret is that when I stupidly fell pregnant before I finished school, I let them talk me into keeping the baby. Do you think it is easy trying to hold my head up while I slog my guts out in some dead-end job so that you won't miss out on anything? Sometimes I wonder why I bothered.
So, who would have thought, eh?
What?
Nick Schultz is a big old pussycat at heart.
Shut up.
You can't tell me there wasn't a tear in your eye. I saw
Yes,
it. I saw it. Nick had a little...
Boss!
How'd you go?
I hate those damn things. All that waiting around for 5 minutes worth of stupid questions.
When will you know?
In due course, but I wouldn't start collecting for the pewter mug just yet if I were you. Monica Draper was there.
Looking confident, was she, boss?
Very.
Well, the word is the Chief Super personally invited her to apply. And the job is hers.
I got all dressed up. Somebody could have at least told
Well,
me.
you know how it is. They've got to be seen to be fair.
So Monica Draper's going to be your new boss, eh, boss?
I'm well aware of that. Thank you, Cooper. I must say the prospect does not fill me with unbridled joy.
You and me both.
Listen, boss, I'm sorry you missed out on the job, but glad you're staying.
Thanks, Dora.
Crawler.
Are you and Wayne having a bit of a problem, are you?
Why, what's he said?
Nothing, not a thing.
Oh, good, neither will I then.
All right. Just so long as you understand you've got to work together.
Yeah, Nick, I'm aware of that.
Hey, the boss is here. He's looking pretty slick.
Yeah.
What if he bought the gardenia?
Where is he? Oh, boss.
Thank you. You can all go now.
Oh, here she is.
You all right? You look sensational.
Thank you.
I bought you,
Oh, Tom, gardenias, they're beautiful. Will you pin it on?
Yeah, hold that. There we go. This side?
Mm-hmm. Sorry about the job.
There are consolations. There you go. Madam?
Sir?
How'd you know about the gardenia?
So, mate, you want to do me a favour?
No, mate, I'm not swapping Sunday.
Imagine I was going to ask that.
I want my Sunday off.
Why?
Because I like my Sundays off. Normal people have them once in a while. I like to join them.
Oi, have a look at that. Sure, ought to be on Gladiators.
Stop it.
Look what you did to me! You saw her? She assaulted me, the cow. I did not. Anyway, you started it, you bitch.
All right, calm down.
Did you hear what she called me? I'm not the bitch.
Ladies, what's going on here?
It wasn't us. It was them. They just...
They just what?
Nothing. Nothing happened.
You punched her. I wouldn't call that nothing, would you?
Yeah, she assaulted me. So what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, all right. Now, what's your name? Come on. I asked you a question, I want an answer. What's your name?
I don't have to say.
You want a bit?
I don't have to say on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Watch a lot of videos, do you? Well, I think you can go down to the station.
Get real, what for? Serves you right.
Come on, see how big your mouth is down there. The rest of you...
Come on, slugger.
Clear off home. And don't let us catch you brawling this park again. You're not doing yourself any favours, you know. You've got things to do.
School will soon let us know who you are.
Have a look at this. What's going on?
Oh, this kid here insists on taking the Fifth Amendment.
What? Well, tell her she's not in America. Here she's obliged to answer our questions.
Go on, you heard Sergeant Croydon.
I know you. You're Doug Holland's daughter, you know, Doug the dentist.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps you better get him in.
No, please. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I'm Tanya Holland. I'm 15. Please don't tell Dad.
You knocked another girl down.
It was an accident, honest.
Yeah?
We were just mucking around.
Was this other girl injured?
Heather Moore.
No,
Grace and Eve.
she'll get over it.
I'm sure she will, Tanya, but I take a very dim view of people brawling in public. So I'm sure with your parents.
Please don't tell them.
All right, I'm prepared to accept your explanation that you were just mucking around this time.
Thanks heaps,
Don't-
Sergeant Croydon. You won't regret this, honest.
I hope not.
Can I go now?
Straight home. Haven't you got anything better to do than round up schoolgirls?
Here you go, Max. Made you a cup of coffee.
No.
Oh, come
No,
on.
no, whatever you want, the answer's no.
Be a sport. What do you do on a Sunday anyway?
I said no.
Hey, Max, isn't this Stroller's job? Senior Sergeant O District for initial duty at St David.
Show me.
Yeah, Stroller's gone for early retirement.
Yeah?
Why?
Oh, well, you know, the official reason's heart murmur, but,
Oh, so the boss is getting a new boss, eh?
no, unless he applies for the job himself.
So why would he do that?
Well, why not, I suppose? It's a logical career move. He wouldn't have to leave home.
And he'd be a certainty for it, wouldn't he?
He'd be shooing.
So where would that leave us?
Don't look at me.
If it's not interrupting this cosy little chat, perhaps somebody could attend to the charge captain.
Do you?
There were 2 of them, Sergeant Croydon. It is not good enough.
Perhaps you'd better tell me your side of the story.
She was just walking home from school, minding her own business, when that Holland girl and her mate just attacked her.
Why?
Well, how would I know? She's psycho, that girl.
You didn't have a disagreement about something.
No.
She's a good girl. She's never been in any sort of trouble.
You want to lay a formal complaint?
Yes.
No. But I don't want it happening again. Just because those Hollands have got the big house and the big car, I don't want them thinking they can treat my daughter like dirt.
All right, Cheryl. I'll look into the matter.
Get out of it, Wayne. Look, how would I know?
I just thought he might have said something.
Wouldn't say anything till it's all over, you know.
Yeah, and he's out of here.
Assuming he gets it.
Assuming he's applied.
Yeah, well, you're a detective, can't you find out?
Yeah,
No.
come on, you got plenty of mates. Find
I have
out
no
for
idea.
us. You can
Find out what?
Nothing, boss.
Well, we were just wondering whether or not
Applied for the senior sergeant.